The history of Taiwan is a complex story of indigenous civilization, migration, empire, colonialism, Cold War politics, and modern democracy. Situated off the southeastern coast of East Asia, Taiwan occupies a strategic position between China, Japan, and Southeast Asia, making it a focal point of trade, cultural exchange, and geopolitical rivalry for centuries. Taiwan's earliest inhabitants were Austronesian-speaking indigenous peoples who settled the island thousands of years ago. Archaeological and linguistic evidence suggests Taiwan was the origin point of Austronesian expansion, from which peoples migrated across Southeast Asia, Micronesia, Polynesia, and even as far as Madagascar. Indigenous societies in Taiwan were diverse, organized into tribal communities with distinct languages, belief systems, and social structures. They practiced agriculture, hunting, fishing, and maritime trade, maintaining complex relationships with neighboring islands in mainland Asia long before foreign rule. Although Chinese fishermen and traders had long visited Taiwan's coasts, the island entered sustained global history in the 17th century. In 1624, the Dutch East India Company established colonial control over southern Taiwan, building Fort Zeelandia and turning the island into a base for regional trade. The Dutch introduced large-scale sugar and rice cultivation, Christian missionary activity, and administrative systems, while encouraging Han Chinese migration from Fujian. At the same time, the Spanish briefly occupied parts of northern Taiwan, 1626 to 1642, underscoring Taiwan's growing strategic importance in European competition for Asian trade. In 1662, Dutch rule ended when Zheng Chenggong, also known as Koxinga, expelled the Europeans and established a Chinese regime loyal to the fallen Ming Dynasty. His rule marked Taiwan's first large-scale Chinese political authority. In 1683, the island was absorbed into the Qing Dynasty, becoming part of the Chinese imperial system. Over the next 2 centuries, waves of Han Chinese migration dramatically reshaped Taiwan's population, economy, and landscape. Agriculture expanded, towns grew, and conflicts between settlers, the Qing state, and indigenous peoples became common. Although initially viewed as a frontier, Taiwan gradually became more integrated into imperial governance, especially in the 19th century. A decisive transformation occurred in 1895, when the Qing ceded Taiwan to Japan following the First Sino-Japanese War. Under Japanese colonial rule, Taiwan underwent rapid and systematic modernization. Japan built railways, ports, sanitation systems, schools, and industries, transforming Taiwan into a model colony. While colonial policies were often authoritarian and aimed at cultural assimilation, they also laid the foundations for Taiwan's modern infrastructure, education system, and industrial economy. This period deeply influenced Taiwan's urban planning, public institutions, and social development. After Japan's defeat in World War II, Taiwan was placed under the control of the Republic of China. In 1949, following defeat in the Chinese Civil War, the ROC government retreated to Taiwan, bringing millions of mainland Chinese refugees. Taiwan became the ROC's last stronghold and a critical ally of the United States during the Cold War. The island was ruled under martial law for nearly 4 decades, marked by political repression, censorship, and the suppression of dissent during the period known as the White Terror. Despite authoritarian rule, Taiwan experienced remarkable economic growth from the 1960s onward. Through land reform, export-led industrialization, and investment in education, Taiwan transformed from an agrarian society into one of Asia's 4 tigers. This economic success created a growing middle class, which increasingly demanded political participation and civil rights. In 1987, martial law was lifted, initiating a peaceful transition toward democracy. Since democratization, Taiwan has developed into a vibrant, multi-party democracy with regular elections, press freedom, and an active civil society. Today, Taiwan is a global leader in high-tech manufacturing, particularly semiconductors, and plays a vital role in global supply chains. At the same time, Taiwan's political status remains contested, making it a focal point of regional and international geopolitics in East Asia. Taiwan's history explains its distinct identity, shaped by indigenous heritage, Chinese migration, Japanese colonial influence, Cold War politics, and democratic values. From the cradle of Austronesian civilization to a modern democratic society, Taiwan's past offers crucial insights into colonialism, nationalism, modernization, and global power dynamics in the contemporary world.